In today's video, I compiled all of my 2023 spring cleaning videos that I did this year into one video so you can just prop it up somewhere if you haven't watched any of my other ones, or if you watched them, you can just prop this up somewhere and be able to get tons of cleaning done, whether you're doing some spring cleaning, you're doing a project, or you're just kind of wanting something in the background. This is the perfect video for that because it's almost 2 hours worth of just cleaning motivation, and you can have some company as you're doing whatever you're doing. And I hope this is motivating for you in some way. And thank you guys all for being here. Let me know if you like these videos. I can definitely do more of these, whether it's like decorating marathons or cleaning motivation, whatever it is. Let me know if you like them, and we're just gonna get into doing part 1 and we'll just work our way clear up into part 5. Thank you guys all for being here. I hope you guys like it, and let's get started. In today's video, we are tackling our first room in our spring cleaning series for 2023, and today we're tackling my daughter's multi-purpose bedroom, where not only is it her bedroom, but it's also our laundry room and where me and my husband keep our clothes. And today we're going through the entire room and we're cleaning and organizing and decluttering it, just making this space super functional. We're going through the nooks and crannies where we don't normally clean. I hope you're ready for tons of cleaning motivation because you're going to get it in today's video, and let's go ahead and get this done together. Thank you so much for being here.
No one else can see you like I do. Walking hand in hand on the ocean floor, down deep we wander. Louder we sing, no there is no cure in this together. I don't wanna tell you that it's not real.
What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, I'm Haley and I'm so happy you're stopping by today. Today's video, like I said in the intro, we're going to be spring cleaning, and to start off, I just wanted to give the room a good tidy, get things out that don't belong. My husband's snow machine stuff always ends up in here after he ends up riding and gets it put away. I'm so ready for the winter to be over so that way that can just not be in our house at all. It can be put away. So that's what I'm looking forward to, but I figure if I can just get everything out that doesn't belong in here on a regular basis, then it will be good to go. And then I'm cleaning off this slide. I feel like we have a lot of messes in here. This room is really hard because I've had a hard time just trying to make it like super functional and all that. So that's what I'm going to be kind of focusing on today, is just organizing the best that I can, decluttering, and I think I did a pretty good job, and I think I'm at the point where I like the way it is now, and I think I'm ready to decorate it. So you'll have to let me know how I should decorate this room.
But everything about you is so really won't be pretty when it ends. Now how could I leave with your sweet love on me? Yeah. Something about you always makes it harder when you got my lipstick on your white shirt collar. Didn't even notice that it rained all summer. When we should stop, we go further. Didn't even notice that. Now how could I leave with your sweet love on me? Yeah, yeah. Something about you always makes it harder. Got my lipstick on your white shirt collar.
So right now I'm just going through all the toys, and I'm just taking them pretty much all out and sorting them between ones that make more noise, like her cube and her book, and then all of her stuffed animals, her regular little animal shapes, and then all of her like little on an end toys that don't really have like, I don't know, a place to go in a cube, but they just kind of all go together. And I was going to clean all the toys today, but then I remembered I did not have any more Clorox wipes. Every time I go to the store, I always forget, so I need to remember the next time I go to the store to grab those, so that way I can get these clean, because I didn't want to use like another cleaner and have to wait the 10 minutes for them to fully disinfect. So I'll tackle that when I get those in, and that's something you can add to your cleaning list if you are getting ready to do your spring cleaning. That's a good thing to do. Honestly, it probably needs to be done more than spring cleaning, but I usually try to do it like every couple months or so.
This is a remedy, 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 and the way you go, baby, don't you know? This a remedy, 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 prison cigarette smoke, is it the print you wanna leave behind? Get all those cold eyes cold looking, or say bye bye bye. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away. Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. It's a remedy, 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 and the way you go, baby, don't you know? There's a remedy, 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 darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. Was it hot for you, baby love? Hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Hot, 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 hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Yeah, yeah. Hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Hot, 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 hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Yeah, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. There's a remedy, 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 and the way you go, baby, don't you know? There's a remedy, 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 yeah. Yeah, there's a remedy, remedy, yeah. Oh no.
I also just want to apologize if the video quality seems a little bit off. That's because in this room there is no natural light. We have 2 sets of curtains up for my daughter so that way she can sleep with it not being super bright, especially here in the next couple of months when it gets dark like at 9 or like later. The sun is just shining right into that room, and so it's really hard for her to sleep. So we have 2 sets of curtains, and I was trying to keep the door shut because my husband was entertaining Waverly on this first day so I could get it done, because I knew she'd be in here, and you're gonna see the second half of the day where she is in here. It just makes it a little bit harder to get stuff done. So sorry if the lighting is a little bit off and it makes it kind of blurry. I am going to try to up the resolution when I save my video, so that should help in like future videos too. I just got a comment about the video quality being a little off, so I'm going to try to work on it, but I also just use my phone. I don't have a camera or anything yet, so that's just probably why too, but that's something I'm going to definitely try to work on. But just know in this video, that's why it is the way it is. I decided I was going to move the laundry basket into this area because I wanted to move around the way Waverly's dresser was, and you'll see in the next part. And I totally thought I was recording the first row, decluttering my clothes, but I didn't. So I'm going to show you basically everything that I did end up getting rid of. I actually got rid of quite a few things, but you're going to see in my laundry closet, I had so many clothes that by the time I put them all back in here, my clothes were like full again. So I really need to go through again and just really be brutal and get rid of things. I definitely need more short sleeve shirts coming into the spring and summer because I just don't have that many of them. And then as for like my husband's clothes, I'm gonna have him go through those just because I have an idea of what he would want to get rid of, but not completely sure. And you're also just gonna see me moving around the toys in the way they're organized, just because I was trying to find the best solution. But I'm going ahead and just putting everything into the laundry basket, and then that's going to be it for the first day. We had some family time later that day, and so the next day, it was Sunday, and my husband had gone riding, so I was like, I'm going to tackle this today. And it took quite a while, but we got it done, and I'm starting off with just clearing off Waverly's dresser, kind of going through her shoes, seeing what fits her, what doesn't, and then just clearing it off so I can wipe it down, clean behind there, and I'm going to twist it so the drawers are where the one side is now, just so it's a little bit more accessible. But I'm going through all of the drawers, getting rid of anything that doesn't like fit her anymore or that's looking gross, all that. And I ended up getting rid of a ton of stuff, and I'm just putting it in another bin for when we have another baby. And I didn't really go through if like stuff looked too like grungy. I figure I can go through all of the clothes then, because who knows if we're gonna have a boy or girl or not. I do have some gender neutral clothes that a boy or a girl could wear, so I just figure I'm gonna stick it all in there, and then when the time comes I can just go through all of the baby things, all the baby toys, all that kind of stuff.
We're soaring up high, got no clue. How do I know what I mean to you? Yeah. Say it out loud, spill the truth. Tell me how I'm gonna get close to you. Yeah. High and low, in between, acting out, make a scene. Working on our body language, working on our body language. Baby, now tell me exactly how you feel. I'm just trying to keep it real. Let me love you on the inside, love you on the inside. Tell me exactly what you mean. You mean everything to me. Let me love you on the inside, love you on the inside. Got me all lost, feel so blue. Leaving me on the spot so confused. Oh baby, tasting so sweet, acting so rude. Won't you tell me what I'm supposed to do? Yeah. High and low, in between, acting out, make a scene. Working on our body language, working on our body language. Baby, now tell me exactly how you feel. I'm just trying to keep it real. Let me love you on the inside, love you on the inside. Tell me exactly what you mean. You mean everything to me. Let me love you on the inside, love you on the inside. Dance on the beat. I don't want no excuses. You keep me feeling so clueless. I'd like to dream. Keep on dreaming about us, baby. Yeah. Now tell me exactly how you feel.
I would love in the future to end up painting this dresser, or even get something a little bit bigger. I feel like it fits her clothes, but not all of them, especially for this awkward time where we're going to be needing short sleeve and long sleeve someday. I feel like we're just going to need a little bit more. But I actually got a few summer things on Carter's clearance sale a while back in like December or something. So I have a whole bunch of those clothes that I just kept in here because we're going to need those soon enough, so I didn't worry about putting them into a container for summer clothes.
Paralyzed
Okay, now we're moving on into what I call my laundry closet, and first of all, I'm just throwing some things that I have like hanging up to dry in the dryer so I can get those refreshed. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start emptying out the like where all of my hanging stuff is. I like ran out of space, so I've just kind of been putting it on the vacuum and other stuff like that. And then I'm going ahead and clearing off the shelf, giving it a good wipe down, and then I'm gonna go through, empty out the closet, and then wipe down all of the walls, and then give the outside of the washer a good and dryer a good wipe down. And then I'm gonna like wipe down where like the softener goes and the bleach and all that. I'm gonna give that a good wipe down. And I've seen, what are they called? Is it the Fresh or is that the dishwasher? There's like a dishwasher and like a washer tablet that you put in to wash it. I want to get one of those so I can give my washer a good wipe down. And then because the dryer had stuff in it, I didn't wipe out the inside. But something else that is really good to do for spring cleaning is like either getting a vacuum or getting like a wire of some kind and like taking out where all of the dryer vent goes and kind of clearing out all that, because there's a lot of excess that goes in there. But since I had laundry in there and I had Waverly and I was trying to hurry because she was getting tired and ready to go down for a nap, so I knew that I needed to hurry things along. So I didn't do some of that today, but that is something that I'm going to do. I'm going to get some of those washing pads just because I know that my washer does need a good clean, and I do need to clean like the softener part a little bit better. I didn't get it too clean, so those are just some things that I'm tackling. And then as of like when I'm mopping for spring cleaning, I love to just use a rag with hot soapy water, and that's what I'm using on all of this right now, is just hot soapy water, because I feel like if I can just get my hand and use a rag and like really get in there and get it clean, that is just so much better than just using a mop and just kind of doing an everyday mop. And I will even get out a brush for like, especially in my kitchen where there's some like food that's like been kind of like smashed in or whatnot, and I'll use a brush. So you'll see that as I go through the rest of my cleaning throughout this series, just how I clean stuff. But this is a good just spring cleaning thing to do, is just giving your washer a good clean. And I'm also adding in a load of laundry because the laundry never ends and I needed to get some put in, and that's also why I didn't clean it today because I was so behind.
Singing along to Nothing Matters, stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep in your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever, driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
So as you saw, I cleaned the doors that kind of hide the laundry closet, and I love that we can hide this because it just makes our multi-purpose bedroom a little bit more functional and look more like a bedroom, because we just don't have a closet in our room, and having the organizer that we do have for all of our hanging clothes, it has honestly been a game changer, and it just feels more cohesive in the room. It's definitely not perfect, but it's definitely more manageable, and I love that I can just close this and I don't have to worry about my daughter getting into anything, hurting herself. It can just be closed and it works out really good. I mean, if there was a different place that this could go, we would have all this closet space, which would be so nice, but it's okay. We're figuring it out and we're working with what we have, and that's all you can do sometimes. So I hope you know that you can just work with what you have and just tweak your organization a little bit to fit what you need. And we do keep some things like my husband's camo in here, and then my robes I just keep in here as well. And then as I just kind of hang clothes up to dry, I need to be better about once they're dry actually just putting them away, because as you can see, it can get a little overwhelming, and then I forget I have all those clothes when I'm looking for something to wear. So something else that I really love to do in spring cleaning, honestly, a couple of times a year, honestly, is wipe down my daughter's crib. Sometimes she can have like ooey gooey hands and I don't realize it, or you know, she's just a baby and wipes her nose and it gets all over. So I like to give that a good clean with hot soapy water again. And then I love to give all of the walls a good clean. And honestly, this room kind of lacks cleaning, especially before Waverly was living, like sleeping in here. So we have some cobwebs that I want to take care of with the broom, and then I'm going ahead and cleaning underneath her crib, giving that a good sweep, and then I'll move on into cleaning all of the walls in all of the spaces. That's just a good time to get any of those things off, just so it's a little less dirty and more clean. And then once I get all the walls done, I will go ahead and change her sheet, just because there's lots of dust that's been falling everywhere. And then I'm gonna have my husband clean the light fixture later, because he's an electrician. He knows how all of that can come apart, because it's kind of like a weird light to try to clean. So I just like him to do it.
Now I brought my worst behavior, throwing a party in my head. Yeah, prayers from my savior, just let it rain all over me, over me, over me, over me, over me.
Okay, so this is where you're going to see that I kind of start to rearrange the toys a little bit. I decided that I wanted to move her kitchen to where the cube organizer was, and move the cube organizer to where the kitchen is. I'm first just wiping down the walls and the floors, that way that's all taken care of. And I'm also doing the baseboards. But I figured where we have the slide by the doorway, it sticks out a little bit. So with the cube organizer sticking out, it just makes the doorway a little bit smaller. And since the kitchen is pretty small, I decided that if I moved that, it would work out like pretty good. And I do like the way that this turned out. And I love that I'm able to keep the slide by the door, because I can keep her bike underneath there and her little Minnie Mouse plane, and it's just out of the way. She has figured out how to get on the slide where it's at, though. Where it was before, she couldn't really get into it, so that's something I have to watch now, just because I'm not quite comfortable with her going on the slide by herself. She can do pretty good, but if she doesn't have socks on, it can be a little scary, or if she accidentally misses a step or something. So I just like to be there watching her for that. But I love the way it turned out, and I'm going ahead and just kind of moving the up, like going through all the stuff up there. That is a container that has like big clothes, and I'm trying to decide if I want to get a container for like just big clothes in general that I can just go through and look at, and even keep it just up here so it's easy accessible, or not. So I just kind of left it there, knowing that it is clothes that are big, like coats that aren't going to be fitting her for a couple of years. But I didn't want to like put them in a container and forget about them, so I might just get like a big clothes container and put it up there, knowing that those clothes will fit her in the future. So yeah.
as friends. Do it again, do it again.
As you can see, I have my little helper. She just wanted to hold her baby and be right in the way, so that was fun trying to get this all figured out. But I wanted to get the rug moved so I could clean underneath it and give it a good sweep and a good mop. And something, as I was vacuuming, I really want to get a stick vacuum, and my birthday's coming up soon, so I think that I'm going to ask for that for my birthday, and maybe just get like money, and so I can just put it towards getting a stick vacuum, because it's something that I really want, just to make my life easier. And I don't know, I think it'll just be so much nicer to have one of those where we have just so many like different types of floors in our house, like with rugs and stuff.
More than a goodbye, baby. You won't. Tell me why you won't. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Do it again, and we won't end up as friends. Do it again, do it again, do it again. I trusted you once, but I won't do that again.
Looking back on this video, it just makes me laugh, all the things that Waverly was doing. She was running around, trying to get my attention, and I was like, please don't slip, because I just was mopping, so we had to watch her. Luckily she had little grippy socks on, but here she was trying to play peekaboo through the window, and it was super cute. I'm so glad that I'm able to look back on all these little moments that she has, because I know I'm not going to remember all these little things, and it's so cute just to see what all she's doing, her trying to vacuum with me and all of that. But the last thing that I'm going to do today is just clean the outside of this door, and that's going to wrap up today's video. This room is nice and cleaned. The only thing that I think I might want to do in a future video is clean the windows, because I didn't get that done, and like I said, like the washer. But other than that, it's nice and clean. I'm so happy with it. You're going to see the before and afters, and it's a huge drastic change, and I hope I can keep it organized like this, because when it gets to where it was before, it's just so overwhelming. I don't want to go in there. Waverly doesn't really want to play in here, so I hope I can keep it like this, and I hope this was motivating for you and you're able to get something clean, or you can get up now and clean a space. It just feels so good, and I'm so happy with it, and it's motivating me to go through the rest of my house and kind of clean and declutter and get it all ready for the spring so we can go outside and play. I think next Friday's video is going to be a bathroom spring clean, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed and give this video a thumbs up, and who knows, you might even get a bonus video here soon with me changing my TV stand and some not sheets, curtains. Thank you guys all for watching. We'll see ya.
Before in a movie line.
In today's video, we are deep cleaning my bathroom. This is part 2 in my spring cleaning series, where I'm going room by room and getting every room perfectly clean, decluttered, and organized. And this bathroom, it definitely needed it. There was dust everywhere. We needed to get those walls cleaned, deep clean the tub, clean all of the drawers, the baskets that I have, all of it. If you need some motivation, you came to the right place. Prop me up somewhere. Let's get some cleaning done. Let's get motivated and get our houses in good shape. Let's go ahead and get started.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that.
What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, I'm Haley and I'm so happy you're stopping by today. I hope you find this video motivating. Like I said in the intro, we are tackling our spring cleaning. This is room number 2, our bathroom, and it was in desperate need of a good clean. The first thing that I'm starting out with is just taking our shower curtain off. I needed to replace the liner as well as the just clean the shower curtain, and I also cleaned the bathroom rug as well after I did the curtain, and it just needed a good clean. I don't think I've ever cleaned the shower curtain, so it was definitely something that we needed to do. And then I'm going to go ahead and just give the counters a good clean, and then I'm going to go first into the tub and get that really good and deep cleaned.
Covered, was gonna patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh na na na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going
So as you can see, our tub is gross. We needed to just kind of get it clean, and a couple of times a year I really love to go in there and give it a really good scrub and deep clean, and I love to use bleach to really get in there, brighten up the tub. So you're gonna see I put bleach in the tub and I fill it all the way to the top, and as I'm cleaning the rest of it I just let it sit in there, and then I'm spraying bleach all around like the whole top part of the tub, and then I go in also with all the other cleaners that I use, and then I'm really making sure that I get the shower head nice and clean, because that's something I forget to do on a regular basis. So I really wanted to tackle that today in my spring cleaning. So I just am letting everything fill up, and I'm using gloves because there is bleach, and I didn't want to like get my hands all rough and like, I don't know, just to protect my hands, I'm using gloves. I'm using gloves. If you've been following me for a while, you know I probably get mixed up with my words all the time. So that's why I said the things that I say. But I'm giving everything a good scrub, and then as I'm waiting for things to scrub, I'm cleaning kind of like top to bottom in a way, where I'm going to go tackle the walls on the top, and you're going to kind of just see I just slowly make my way closer to the door. That's just kind of how I do it, but working my way top to bottom, if that makes sense. I also love to get a little toothbrush and go around all the little crevices that like my brush and sponge can't get, and I really love to tackle this when I'm giving the bathrooms and just areas in my home a really good clean.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on, and we'd do anything for what we started.
Now that all the bathroom walls of the tub are all cleaned, I'm going ahead on the upper part of the walls, getting those all clean, and I'm just using hot soapy water. I love cleaning my walls with this, and then I'm also just giving the shower head a good little scrub while I'm right there, and then I'm going ahead and actually cleaning the shower curtain rod and all of the hooks. I actually need to purchase new hooks because a lot of ours have broke, so that's something that I'm going to add to my list, but I wanted to give them a good clean anyways, just to start. And then once I tackle the walls and the hooks, I go ahead and then move on into the tub, because it sat there in enough time with the bleach in there to kind of really get it clean.
On it, we do anything for what we started, but this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, this time we're not safe and sound, not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you?
I'm going ahead and just giving all of the bath and shower a good rinse, and then we're going to move on into cleaning the one wall right on the right, and I'm going again with just some hot soapy water, and I just find that works the best for my walls. And if you have a ton of walls and they're like really tall, you can always use like a mop head and just make sure it's really clean and just use hot soapy water with that. I personally don't do that just because I don't have a ton of walls, but I should do it just for like the tall parts that I need like a stool for, because we do have pretty tall ceilings, so maybe I'll do that. But even then, in our like living room and kitchen, our walls are just so tall that I don't know if I could really clean those walls pretty easy, but maybe I'll try to use the mop to get as tall as I can with those. also forgot to mention that as I was doing those walls on the right, I also just tackled those baseboards, just kind of going over them. We have a wood baseboard, so it's kind of hard to dust them, but I just got them the best they could. And then I'm doing the wall above the toilet, and then I went ahead and added everything back into the tub because I forgot that I hadn't yet. And then I go ahead and I'm like thinking, okay, if I just put the shower head like liner on now, then when I go to do the shower curtain, it's not as much work. I played myself. I had to retake off all of the shower hooks to put my shower curtain on. I didn't think about the fact that the shower curtain has to go first the way my hooks are. So lesson learned. I should have just waited to do this. It did not save me any time. But now once I get done with this, I'll move on into the vanity and get like all of the walls, and I also tackle the sink while I'm just over there before I do the toilet.
I said that I needed you like a late night with someone that I knew. I just hope you won't get hurt. I just hope you've been through worse. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotion.
These lights are always tricky to dust just because there's a lot of different like crevices and all that, and then the lights are really like finicky and like to like turn off and on, and I'm always scared that I'm gonna end up breaking one of them. But I got them dusted the best that I can. I don't really want to like, I don't know, they're just kind of weird lights to dust. But then I'm going ahead and cleaning the mirror. I like to clean the mirror before I clean the countertops. I don't know if that's how you guys are, but that's what I like to do.
But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking hearts. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the light, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the
So I got all the countertops clean and everything, and I did not think about the fact that I needed to clean out these drawers, so I ended up redoing it. But I definitely didn't need it as much of a deep clean. It was just kind of like wiping all of that dust and everything in the sink. But I'm going ahead and going through my drawers. I'm trying to see if there's organizers that'll fit, just because I feel like this drawer lacks organization. But I need to get some of the small little square ones, not rectangles, that I can organize things with better. So I'm gonna be looking out for some of those as I'm just shopping so I can organize it. And I'm gonna get some for me and my husband just because we need a little bit more organization. But the way that these are shaped, you just can't fit that many in there. So I'm going ahead and just kind of wiping everything down, getting rid of anything that I don't need, putting things in a different spot if they don't belong, stuff like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do that to my husband's drawer as well.
hard to get through. I'm not gonna say I'm loving you too. I'm not gonna stay, gotta be alone. Let's talk, meet me at the avenue. I don't need nobody else but me. It doesn't matter what you're gonna say. I just need time right now. I'm going alone tonight. I don't need nobody else but me. another reason. I know you wanna lie, making me stay. But let's talk. Are you at the avenue? I don't need nobody else but me. It doesn't matter what you.
So I didn't really know exactly what my husband did or did not need, but I just wanted to go in and give everything a good clean because he has like his shaver in there. There's lots of hair, so I wanted to get that removed. And then I just kind of went through and just made the decision if there was like garbage or like there was ponytails in there, so I moved those to where ponytails should go. There was extra lotion, stuff like that. And after he was like, there's a lot of stuff in there that honestly probably just doesn't belong, so he's gonna go through that and kind of decide what he wants and what he doesn't. But I kind of just made a rough look in there and kind of decided, and the way I organized it, he can actually see everything, which is nice because before he was having to just sort through this big bin, and that's why having better organization would work. But this works for now the way that it is, but for more long term I think we could change it up a little bit.
You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, or I'm looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me feeling uncomplicated. Whatever happens is meant for us. Rushing into all this.
As for underneath our like vanity, the open shelf area, I honestly just hate it. I don't know the best way to organize it. I feel like I just, no matter how I organize the towels and all of it, I feel like it's just not very pretty. And I don't know if I just need to get rid of like more things and only keep like just towels like that we use, that way it's just not as cluttered, or if I need to get like 3 big baskets to kind of organize it. But I decided to fold all of our like more beach towels and put them in the back, add a basket that has like all of Waverly's like bath things, like her bath lotion, soap, hair stuff, like washcloths for when we wipe her face after she eats or like in the bath, and then just make one pile for the towels. Usually I don't have like enough laundry for more towels to be in there, and then I have like my makeup, and then just more hand towels in the back, and then my makeup, and then the underneath I'm going through all of my like sprays, cleaning those out. And then I was actually able to take one of my containers and completely clear it out. It just had like random things that I could move into like my makeup area, so I could just designate a space for all of Waverly's bath toys, because I felt like they were always just kind of like scrambled everywhere. So I was really happy with that. And then I went ahead and went through our, well, not our, like hair tools, like so my blow dryer, straightener, curling iron, and I ended up getting rid of like 2 things. So that was really good. I was glad that I was able to get rid of a ton of stuff, and I had so many extra makeups that were just gone. I don't know why I kept them. Like, I don't know if I kept them just so I would remember which things I liked and shades, but I was like, I don't need this. It's taking up way too much space. And so I was able to clear out basically a whole shelf and just designate it to like more hair things that I had in my other third random basket. But I do want to get, I think, just matching baskets for especially underneath, because that drives me crazy that there's 4 that are not the same. And then I think I might just get 4 baskets or 3, I don't know how many baskets it'll fit, and maybe try to stick towels in there so it's just more cohesive. And then I think I'm gonna get a towel cabinet thing for over the toilet to put maybe like my makeup, because I don't like that Waverly can get in there and potentially break it, because she has grabbed it before, and I'm like, if you drop this it will break, and I would be so sad because that stuff is expensive, especially at my eyeshadow palettes.
Won't you give me any warning? I've been thinking about you day and night and day and night. To be honest, I just don't know what to do next. 'Cause I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby. Fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me. Fool for you.
Okay, so now I'm just cleaning the door, just cleaning the inside and the outside of it, giving it a good clean. And then later that night, I forgot to grab the broom out of Waverly's room, so I couldn't do the floors until later, and I didn't want to deal with it while she was awake because she always tries to walk in there and I didn't want her to slip. So I waited till she went to sleep and I tackled it. So this is later that night, and you can't really see that I am switching it, but I did have to take it off and rehook it because I did the shower curtain the wrong way. So make sure you check your shower curtain before you do what I did. And now I'm going to take everything out, like all the baskets on the floor. I want everything off the floor so that way I can give it a really good sweep. And then I'm going to go in with a hot soapy water again. I had to refill it. And then I'm taking a brush and a towel, like a rag, and I'm going through and just hand mopping it. I love to do this once a year and just really give it a good clean. I will do this like sometimes more spot cleaning if my floors are really dirty, but for spring cleaning I love to do this really good clean, especially in the kitchen, because the kitchen floors are always the worst for us, especially since Waverly has started eating foods like all the time and she's walking around making messes. We have just tons of stuff everywhere, and I am dying to hand scrub those floors, but this is me just kind of going through and just scrubbing it and getting them nice and clean. And I already went through the baseboard, so I didn't have to deal with that. But if you have, like, if you didn't tackle your baseboards, you could just tackle it then.
Something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright. Never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you.
Thank you all so much for being here and sticking around till the very end. I hope you got tons of motivation and you were able to tackle something. Or if you got the motivation out, I hope you have the motivation to get up and tackle a space, even if it's something small like folding a load of laundry, unloading the dishwasher, loading that dishwasher, tidying up your child's toys, whatever it is. I hope you can feel like you can go accomplish something. Thank you all for being here. Again, if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Those things always help my channel out so much. Make sure you stay tuned and are subscribed, because next week we're going to have another spring cleaning room. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. What should I clean next? Let me know in the comments. And also stay tuned, because I'm going to have my spring clean and decorate here soon, and I hope you guys will stick around. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye, you guys.
Like I'm better off with you.
In today's video, we are tackling the living room and giving it a really good deep clean. This is part 3 in my spring cleaning series, where I'm just tackling one room a week until my whole house is ready for the summer and nice and deep cleaned. And today we're just tackling the floors, the walls, the windows, deep cleaning those couches, and much more. If you need some good deep cleaning motivation, you came to the right place. I hope you'll either clean along with me or be able to get the motivation to clean along. Let's go ahead and get to cleaning.
Anyway, don't bother, as long as you don't say. I told myself that maybe he ain't worth it. Too bad I hate advice. 'Cause out of sight and out of mind is perfect. It's so hard.
What's up,
to
everyone? Welcome back to my
decide.
channel, or if you're new, like I said in the intro, we're going to be deep cleaning this living room. And to start, I'm just going ahead and getting our rug up, moving it so I can vacuum the whole entire thing, and then I'm going to go ahead and roll it up so it's out of the way as I'm moving the furniture, because we are going to be cleaning under everything today, just so we can get it really good and deep cleaned. As you can see, I also got a new stick vacuum. This is the Tinco Pure X, and I absolutely love it. It's an actual game changer, especially if you have a toddler who just leaves crumbs everywhere they go. I have absolutely loved it, and the battery life is so good. I haven't ran out. I mean, I don't have a big house, but I haven't even gone close to running out just with the cleaning I've done. So if you're in the market for one, I would highly recommend checking this one. But now that I have the rug all gone, I'm going ahead and just giving the couches a good vacuum, and then I'm going to go ahead and just kind of go through and see if there's any stains and just go in with some hot soapy water and just get those cleaned up.
He got me good in his pocket. I know that I missed a treat. Well, the taste is better. Oh, go on, chewing my bones out when he's done spitting me out. I just can't help myself. One for the pain, no hesitation. Took us again, nothing can save us. Yeah, I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be free for the night, all in or nothing. Not gonna stop, dance till the morning light. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be
So I was going to get the Tinko, I think it was the Hero 11, but it didn't come with as many attachments, and for $30 more I could get the Pure X, and it just seemed like the function of the actual vacuum and the attachments that came with it was going to be more functional for me and my family. So that's what we ended up going with. Me and my husband both were kind of looking into which one, and that's the one that he decided he was going to get me, and I'm so happy and thrilled with it. I absolutely loved it, and I've been wanting one for so many years, and I finally have it, and I already know it's going to be something that I use on a daily basis because there just gets to be so many messes around my house.
Why you wanna let me go, nah, nah, now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know, nah, nah, now. Cause your love made me go blind. What am I hearing? Saying you're moving back.
Now that the couches are all cleaned, I'm kind of just letting them air dry as I'm doing the rest of my cleaning. I'm going ahead and cleaning this area where my daughter's high chair is. This area is so dirty, and I honestly wanted to move her high chair in between our table and the counter, but I just couldn't really make it fit the way I wanted to leave it out all the time, so I did end up putting it back here. But there was so many splatters. You guys can't even see on the walls, but there was like spaghetti sauce, like who knows even what else. And the floors were absolutely disgusting. I have been wanting to clean my floors for so long, but I knew I needed to just really get in and hand scrub, and I just haven't had the time for that. So I was so excited to be able to get all this cleaned. So that's what I'm starting out with, is just starting out with getting this area all completed, and then I will go ahead and move the couches.
The time. Tell me now if you want out. What are you saying? Come on and spit it out. I'm about to lose my mind again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible? How could we let love go? How could we move on? Why you wanna let me go? Nah, nah, now. Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know. Nah, nah, now. 'Cause your love made me.
So about once a year, sometimes more depending on just how my floor looks, I love to go in with a rag and a scrubber and just go in and physically scrub my floors, not just with a mop. I feel like using a mop can be really good and it does do a good deep clean, but I feel like once a year just really going in and scrubbing can help with the stuff that maybe you don't see getting off all the time. And I feel like especially with having a toddler, there gets to be just so much food that gets caked on the floor sometimes, that this is really nice just to go in and give it a really good clean, and it just removes all of that dust and anything else. And you're gonna see, because Waverly sits where she does, she ends up throwing food. So we had, I mean, this isn't even bad. I think I've picked it up as I've seen her throw it, but there's sometimes there gets to be so many crumbs underneath this couch. Actually, when I moved this couch back, there was like a half a piece of bread from her deciding that she needed to check it. So I think maybe we will end up moving her high chair sooner rather than later, and we might just have to like put it back up, like move it out when she wants to eat, just so it's not getting on the couch or anything like that, because this was a really big mess to clean up. The camera hides a lot of it.
Moving on, but you got me good. You got me good. I keep on driving till it bends. Still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the roads and never end. Lost my head, don't feel much back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving. In the heat from a hot California, I forgot how you looked like in rain. I swear I never thought it would matter if I'm gone by now. All my weakness keep on lingering.
As for the windows, I'm just going ahead and giving the like trim a good clean, and then cleaning the windows with some Sprayway. I normally like to go in and clean like the tracks and the screens, but as you can see, we still kind of have snow, and honestly this window isn't even bad. Our other windows, we have pretty high snow up against our other two windows, so I just figured I'm gonna wait and do all of the windows probably in a later video when it's spring and warmer, just so I can actually do it properly the way I want to, and then I can go ahead and clean the outside too then. But I'm going ahead and just kind of moving everything, giving everything a good wipe down, and just slowly making my way around, working on the walls, the baseboards, and the floors. And I'm just doing the walls as high as I can. I do need to get a duster and kind of dust the top corners of our ceiling. But we have to actually fix the holes in our ceiling from adding our different lights in. And so I think when we do that, I might just have my husband kind of dust with the broom using the ladder or like our mop or something like that.
Like it is never gonna stop. I can't help myself from feeling all alone. But you got me good. Well, you got me good.
So I think I found the standing shelf that I do want to get, and so I think I'm going to order that in, and then I'll be decorating that soon, so I'll be looking forward to that. I'm really excited to have that, and then I think add some kind of a picture or something up above. Maybe I'll add like a family picture once we get those done here in the summer. Just something like that I think I want to add. I think that'll be really cute, and I'm really excited to just be able to decorate a little bit more, and I think it'll just tie in the space. But with that, I think I'm gonna have to get just some skinnier end tables, because I think the ones that I have, that table right now that I'm about to add back in, is going to be a little too big. So once I get the shelves in, I'll kind of determine if I need to get different end tables or if the one I have works and I just need to repaint it, because either way I want that to be not the color it is.
And I'm all low, stuck in the middle, going on for sure. Hey, lose the rhythm with me, dance, take
sometimes it can be really overwhelming with all of the different tasks, especially in spring cleaning, that you know you need to get done, and it can take a while. So something that I really like to do is just kind of like separate it into different rooms and just kind of get everything done in that space finished, and then I can move on. So right now I'm focusing on this little strip, and then I will move on into the back wall, and then onto the front wall, and then onto the middle floor. And I find that when I do it in sections, it's easier for me to get stuff done and then check off that box and say, okay, yes, that's done, I'm happy with it. And if you only can tackle this one little strip in a day and then tackle the other the next day or in a week or something, it just makes it feel less overwhelming, and it's really helped me be able to actually finish it. Because if I was trying to get this all done at the same time, my whole space would be super chaotic. I would have messes everywhere, and I'm just trying to get this done in the most effective way, but also get it done where my space is actually getting clean. Now that I'm on the back wall, I'm just kind of repeating the same process, going through cleaning the windows and the trim and the walls that I have. And I definitely don't have as many walls, it's more windows, but I definitely wanted to get that area still cleaned.
Lights out, hearts beating faster in a minute. I'm high on slow dancing with you. 1, 2, 3, keep it going, last forever. All blacked out, then flying with you. I don't care that my mind's gone insane and my heart will burst into flames. No, I don't care about the heartache and pain, just don't let the memories fade. We know we are lost, in love with the lust, but heart trumps the mind, so we'll win anyway. Yeah, we own the sun, naive, wild and drunk. Oh, 'cause it's all up when I'm with you, I'm with you.
So this video is going to be posted on Friday, as I post all of my spring cleaning videos so far on Fridays. And then I think I'm going to be having a bonus video this next week. That is going to be my spring and Easter clean and decorate. I wanted to keep my spring cleaning still on Fridays, but I wanted to do my spring clean and decorate. So I think I'm going to be posting that next week. If there is this day that works better for you, let me know in the comments, and I might do a poll on my community tab if you guys want to post there the best day that works for you. I'm leaning towards next Tuesday or Wednesday, but let me know what day would work better for you seeing an Easter clean and decorate.
Just don't let the memories fade. We know we are lost, in love with the lust, but heart trumps the mind, so we'll win anyway. Yeah, we own the sun, naive, wild and drunk. Oh, 'cause it's all up when I'm with you, I'm with you. I'm with you. We know we are lost, in love with
So with this front wall, I didn't go too crazy because I knew that we're going to be getting a new TV soon, and just with taking it down and everything, we're going to have to move stuff out of the way, and I know that there's going to get some dust. So I just kind of did some light dusting and kind of cleaned behind some of it, and then I'll just tackle the rest of it later. I did clean for the most part underneath it when I did put the new entertainment center in, so I didn't have to do too much, but I'll just kind of tackle the rest of it once we get our new TV in. And then I'm just adding that decor back up, and then I'm going to go ahead and give the main living room a good vacuum and a good mop. And from doing our lights, we had some like drywall in the little parts where it, like, I don't know what it's called, the space in between. I want to call it like the grout, but it's not grout because it's cement, whatever it is. So I wanted to really get in there and clean it because I never went in and gave it that good of a clean, I guess. So I wanted to make sure to do that, and I love that now it's not there and my floors are so nice and clean.
Throwing a party in my head, yeah. Prayers from my Savior, just let it rain all over me, over me, over me, over me, over me,
Okay, so the last thing that we're going to do today is just add in the rug and give it one good last vacuum. I feel like I vacuumed it so much today, but I guess it's extra clean. I just wanted to give it one last one, and then my husband will help me put it underneath the couch later. But thank you guys all so much for being here and watching. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment letting me know if you're cleaning with me or what you were doing during today's video. Also, consider subscribing if you like tons of cleaning motivation, decorating videos, homemaking, anything like that. I share lots of videos about that, and I would love to have you join and subscribe. I will be having my spring clean and decorate probably as a bonus video next week, so stay tuned for that. And then I'm also going to have another room in our spring cleaning series. We only have 2 rooms left, and I'm so happy and excited to have our whole house clean and ready to go for spring so we can enjoy that sunshine. Thank you guys all so much for being here, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye, you guys. Today's video is part 3 in my spring cleaning series, and today we are tackling the kitchen, going in and cleaning the dishwasher, the walls, the doors, the stove, the oven, the outside of the cabinets, deep cleaning those floors, giving them all a really good clean and making them sparkly clean. I hope you're ready for some good cleaning motivation so you can clean along with me or get the motivation to get up and clean. Thank y'all for being here, and let's go ahead and get started.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, I'm Haley, and I'm so happy you're stopping by today. I hope you'll stick around. Like I said in the intro, we are tackling the kitchen today, giving it a good deep clean, and I wanted to get in and really deep clean the places that really needed it. And this was during my daughter's nap, and so there's definitely more things I could have done in today's video, but I just made a list of the things that I really wanted to get done, and I was able to get it all done except for one thing, which it's not very big, and I can tackle that really anytime, and it honestly probably would be better when it's a little bit warmer so I can use the hose. But I'm so happy that I'm slowly getting our house ready for the spring and the warmer weather. All we have left after this is just my room, and we're going to tackle that next week, and I'm so excited. But the first thing that I'm starting out with today was I got the oven self-cleaning, so that way as I'm doing the rest of my cleaning I can go ahead and have that cleaning. And then I'm just doing a quick little clean of the kitchen, and then I'm going to go ahead and unload the dishwasher and kind of get that ready to go so I can clean that.
Wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, 'cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here tonight before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. We gave it all we had. It's time to say bye, baby, bye. I'll be, you'll be, yeah, we'll be fine. So let's call it a night, and that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, 'cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here right now before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does.
Okay, so now that the dishwasher is empty, I'm going ahead and taking out the filter, and then I'll go ahead and wash that. And now I'm cleaning the inside walls of the dishwasher. I feel like it's good to do this sometimes because there gets to be some chunks that just don't ever leave of food or anything like that. It's just good to give it a good clean. And then as for the filter, I'm just using hot soapy water, and then I did have to use my straw cleaner just to get the little like corns and like random food that was stuck in there. But it's so good to clean your filters in your dishwasher. It just helps it run way better. And then I am going to run a cycle with nothing in there and just a dishwasher pod. And I also added some vinegar. They sell some like specific cleaner pods for your washer and your dishwasher, and I need to get some of those, that way it can clean even more. But I'll just start that running, and then I'm going to go ahead and just tackle the dishes that absolutely need hand wash, and then I'm just going to leave the dishes that just need like in the dishwasher for later, because I was trying to get deep cleaning done and I didn't want to focus on that too much.
You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me break it. You're sweet. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn. Ooh, baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. Feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. Just take a hand. You got a free pass.
Now that I have all the dishes done, I'm going ahead and wiping the walls down, and I go ahead and just kind of move things as needed so it's out of my way and I can get everything clean. And as for my entryway table, I took all of the decor off and cleaned the table, the walls, the baseboards, all of it, because it just needed a really good clean.
You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me.
enough. We never seem to get older. When things are going right, you seem to have the time, but when it's hard, you just grow colder.
I'm also giving the door a good clean. The outside definitely could have been better, but it was like freezing outside this day, so I just kind of lightly cleaned it because I honestly just need to give the whole porch a really good clean, but I'm waiting until it's like a lot more spring. Right now it was like blizzarding can't talk. It was blizzarding half of the day today while I was cleaning, so it's okay. But I'm going ahead and also deep cleaning the windows and the cabinets now.
It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. Been here 1,000 times. Set up a stage of lies. Say we're done, say it's over. Shouldn't be coming back, but somehow we connect. Acting drunk even though we're sober.
I'm starting out with just doing all of the top cabinets, and then I'll go back and work my way down after that. I just find that this makes it easier, and I can kind of break up cleaning the cabinets because I feel like it can end up being quite a bit of work, so I just like to break it up a little bit.
Keep lighting fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you.
So I cleaned part of this wall in last week's video because Waverly makes a mess when she eats, but just in a week it's gotten pretty bad, so I wanted to tackle that again because while I was doing some deep cleaning, why not just tackle where it needs it.
Talking and talking, talking and talking. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when
I wanted to make sure I got the microwave good and deep cleaned, as well as the stovetop. It was looking really gross this day. I hadn't deep cleaned it in quite a while, so it definitely needed it today.
I've got 30 minutes if you wanna spill your mind. Give me all your reasons to why I should take my time. Used to have forever, but you never cared that much. Just tell me why I should give you more than a goodbye, baby. Why you won't tell me why you won't. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Do it again and we won't end up as friends. Do it again, do it again, do it again. I trusted you once, but I won't.
After I got the microwave all cleaned and the stovetop clean, I'm going ahead with some spray weight and just getting that all shined up. And then we're gonna move on into the oven. And I will say, since I keep that tin foil at the bottom of it, it doesn't get that dirty. So I just kind of did it a little bit, but I knew Waverly was gonna start to wake up soon, so I didn't clean it as good as I could have. So I might tackle that like another day when I have more time. But I definitely got like the parts that I needed off, which that's okay in my book.
Oh, baby.
And something that I might tackle in a deep cleaning video is cleaning behind the stove and underneath the stove. That was something I just didn't have time for today, so that's something that I definitely want to tackle in like a deep cleaning video. And then I also want to clean underneath my fridge and like behind it as well, because I know that that's probably really gross, but I'll need definitely my husband's help for the fridge. We'll see if I need his help for the stove or not though.
Friends, do it again, do it again, do it again. I trusted you once, but I won't do that again. Again, 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 babe. Again, babe. I won't do that again. Again, 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 babe.
Okay, now that I have the fridge all shined up, I'm going ahead and taking everything off the counter so I can clean the walls, and the counter's really good.
Left me broken heart so you could have a taste. The grass ain't really greener, and now you've seen it for yourself. And you would do it again, do it again, do it again. Do it again and we won't end up as friends. Do it again, do it again, do it again. I trusted you once, but I won't do that again. Again, 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 babe. Again, babe. I won't do that again. Again, 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 babe. Again, babe.
We're falling out, we have reached disaster. Don't know where we're gonna be after. And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again. We're falling down, we faded. But I know that we can save it. Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, I know we are Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha.
Now we're moving into all of the lower cabinets, giving them a good clean. We have just a few things left. It does take a minute to get it done, but I'm slowly tackling my to-do list, one thing at a time, and it feels so good.
And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again. We're falling down, we faded. But I know that we can save it. Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, I know we are Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Alpha and Omega.
Now giving my table a good clean, I'm just wiping down the tops of it, and then I'm going through and kind of cleaning the different parts that like hold it up. But where it's wood, it's kind of hard to dust in, so I don't do it on a regular basis, so it had gotten really bad. So I'm definitely getting that dusted, and then I'm going to tackle the chairs so that way I can get ready to mop as well.
We're like Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, we can work it out. Alpha and Omega. Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, I know we are Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Alpha and Omega.
Love is like a roller coaster, but I'm trying to hold on. I don't want it to stop. Even though we fight sometimes and it feels like a war zone, I still care about us. How do you move on when everything goes wrong. I'm trying to find a way to get you out my head. Don't know how to cope with being so broken. Girl, I can't forget about what we said. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Don't just walk away from me.
Now I'm going to go through and just vacuum all of the floors and get them really good and clean, so when I go in and mop, I can have a nice clean slate. Something that I wish I could have tackled in today's video, but I just was running out of time, was where we keep like our shoes when we walk in the house for them like to dry, especially right now in like the spring where it's like kind of muddy and like there's still some snow. I really wanted to clean that, but I just didn't have the time. My daughter was going to wake up and I wanted to spend time with her when she woke up, so I'm tackling that another day. It's not a big deal at all.
Get you out my head. Don't know how to cope with being so broken. Girl, I can't forget about what we said. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Don't just walk away from me and close the door. Baby, pull me closer now before it's over. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Oh, love you a little bit more. 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 How do you move on when everything is wrong? I'm trying to find a way to get you out my head. Don't know how to cope with being so broken. Girl, I can't forget about what you said. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Don't just walk away from me and close the door. Baby, pull me closer now before it's over. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Oh, love you a little bit more. Just a little bit. Love you a little bit more. Love you a little bit more. Just a little bit. Love you a little bit more.
I wanna be a weekend lover. Yeah, I'ma be the best.
Something that I noticed recently had gotten pretty bad was where like the fan is on our fridge, I think that's what it is, had gotten really dusty, and Waverly was trying to grab it, like the dust. That's how bad it had gotten. So I went ahead with my vacuum and just got that cleaned up, because I was like, it's probably not running that great with it being that dusty, and I don't want Waverly eating that. And then now moving on into mopping the floors, and like I said in all my spring cleaning videos, I like to do a once a year really good mop where I use a scrub brush and just clean. So that's what I'm doing, so I can get all of that stuck on food that I miss on a regular basis and get that all cleaned up, and it feels so good.
I ain't got no time for romance, but baby, I don't want to lead you on. Not looking for something steady, not ready for that. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine, now show me what you can do. Make a move, the way my hands feel on your body, the way we're dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling. Every breath that we're taking, with every step you're falling. Ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine, now show me what you can do. Make a move, the way my hands feel on your body, the way we're dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving.
The last thing that I'm tackling today is just putting the room back in order. It feels so good to have this spring cleaned. I feel like a lot of times I see like the marks on the outside of the cabinets or something on the floor, and it feels good that all of that is just nice and clean, and I can go into my kitchen and not feel overwhelmed with seeing all the stuff that I have to get done, but I can feel motivated to cook and do all of the things. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any more of my videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave me a comment what other videos you want to see from me once my spring cleaning is over. And I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye, you guys. Today's video is part 5 in my spring cleaning series where I'm tackling one room a week, and this is the last video in this series, and we're going to be tackling my bedroom. And this is a hard space for me to show because it's so small. There's so much organization that needs to be done, and I'm going to get into all of that in today's video. I hope you're ready for some good cleaning motivation and organization. Let's go ahead and get to cleaning.
I don't really need new friends, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, I'm Haley, and I'm so happy you're stopping by today's video. Like I said in the intro, today we're going to be tackling my husband and I's bedroom, and this is a really hard room for me to share just because it's, you know, not the cleanest, it's not the most organized, and it's something that I truly want to work on because I know even though there's not a lot of space, we don't have a closet, all of that, we can make it functional. And just know that if you're struggling with feeling overwhelmed with not having enough storage, or just having so many things that you don't know where to put it, having that clutter, and you just have a messy house or, you know, any space, know that you're not alone. Everyone has a place in their home that can be improved. I mean, maybe it's on different levels of how extreme it needs to be fixed, but this is definitely something that bugs me, and I think since I've cleaned it, I've gotten way better sleep because I'm not feeling overwhelmed with everything that I have. And I'm going to kind of go through how I'm going to fix this room and help it be more functional for me and my husband and my family, because I know it can be improved better and I really want to do that, but I know it couldn't get done all in one day. So I just wanted to start out with the basics, like cleaning the surfaces like the ceiling fan, the walls, the headboard, vacuuming the mattress, going through our clothes and organizing them, just slowly just getting the room into a space that is clean. And then I can go in and clean underneath the mattress, which that I'm going to get into later of what all I want to do with that space. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and just fold up my husband's shirts. He definitely needs to go through this. I'm going to wait until it's a little bit closer to warmer weather. We still have tons of snow here, and he can go through all of his like long sleeve shirts and get rid of any that he isn't using anymore.
It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. What do you got? 'Cause I am gold, I'm golden.
Can't find a time where I can tell ya what I feel now. Been biting my tongue for a while, the words just wanna come out. I'm too afraid to be rejected, it's so expected. I feel like I'm out of my mind, but I know I can't deny you. I am so alienated, sitting on planet X. I'm becoming the person I've hated. Wonder what will happen next. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like a charge around us that just feels right. Can't get my head around it. I can never hit the brakes. Every time you touch me, babe, you send me right out into space.
Now that I've gone through all my husband's clothes, I'm going through and trying to just organize his hats. I did it based off of like brands, all of his Fox shirts, his Seahawks, then like some of like his more random, his Arctic Cat, all of that kind of stuff. And that way he knows like if he needs a Fox hat, he can look for it, and it's a little bit more functional. But send me all of your hat organization below. And we don't really have a place for hanging because I've seen the hanging ones, but we don't really have space for that. So if there's something on the wall you can put like right above this or something, let me know. I feel like he has so many and he doesn't really want to get rid of any of them because he does like to wear them. So it's hard to know, but let me know if you guys have any good hat organization that you found.
That just feels right. Can't get my head around it. I can never hit the brakes. Every time you touch me, babe, you send me right out into space.
Now dealing with this corner, I'm giving the end table a good little clean, and then I'm going ahead and cleaning the walls near it and cleaning my little corner that ends up getting just some clutter, and it really wasn't too bad. I just kind of had to organize it a little bit and get everything out so I could sweep later. And you're probably wondering, why do you have a vacuum in your room? It's because this is the only place that we really couldn't touch it, and in our closet where like we keep like the laundry is and her like not her the broom and all that, there isn't an outlet besides the one for the washer, so we couldn't use it there. And it actually works out better because then if she's napping and if I forget like a broom or something, it's really easy that I still can access it during her nap and get some cleaning done. We're moving right along into the dresser, and this actually isn't as bad as it was, which it's still pretty embarrassing because this is pretty bad still, just cluttered and just so many things. When we had this TV out in the living room from when our TV broke and we were waiting to get a new one, this just instantly became a junk zone. So when I put the TV back, I started organizing it and then I got distracted and it didn't get done. So when we went to go to bed, I just put everything up above and didn't finish it. So I kind of started organizing it and going through it, but I really needed to go through and get rid of anything that I didn't need, and there was a few things that just didn't belong on here, so we need to take care of that. It's definitely not perfect and there could definitely be some better organization, but it works for now. Something I really do want to get is like a little jewelry mirror, and you can either put them behind the door or like on a wall. So I'm either thinking I could get one of those and put it behind our door here in our room, or where I have the welcome sign in like our main living area. I don't know if you have seen my house enough to be able to know exactly where that is, but I could switch out the welcome sign and put the mirror there just so we have like a mirror in our house as a full-length mirror. But one of those would be really good because a lot of this actually is my jewelry, so it'd be good to have it in a space that it's more functional to, because either way I need to get a bigger jewelry box because I just have way too many earrings and rings and all that kind of stuff that it fills up really fast.
Sunset, the top of our lungs. We gon' do it like they do in the movies. The movies. The movies. We gon' do it like they do in the movies. The movies. The movies. We gon' do it like they do in the movies. Good as gold, got this on lock, and they can't ever make us stop it. Come take my hand, get on this rocket. They don't know, we'll never know. When the rain hits hard on my window, when the night's too dark, you're my hero. When our troubles come, we can lay low. Say it like we're never gonna leave. We gon' do it like they do in the movies. We gon' ride into the sunset, just you and me. We gon' sing along to our songs at the top of our lungs. We gon' do it like they do in the movies. The movies. The movies.
You and me were shiny dust. We gon' do it like they do in the movies. We gon' ride until the sunset, just you and me. We gon' sing along to our songs at the top of our lungs. We gon' do it like they do in the movies. The movies. The movies. We gon' do it like they do in the movies. The movies. The movies. We gon' do it like they do in the movies.
I want to know you, but I don't know how. Cause every time I bump right into you, I get all tongue-tied. Want you to know me, but I'm way too shy. I can't just go around admitting that it's you I like. I wish that I had guts enough to flirt a little, but I'm too scared I'll fail. I wish that I could listen to the voice inside me, a voice that always says, give it a go, don't waste your time, cause you're running out. Give it a go and ask around, only takes one try, yeah. Even if she tells you no, then at least you know. So give it a go, give it a go. I just can't read you when you pass me by.
As for organizing this space, I'm just going ahead and doing like all of my jewelry, then my perfume, and right now I'm trying to use like a bunch of my odd and end perfumes that are like lower than the rest of them, just so I can start using more. I have a whole bin underneath my bed that I need to go through before I really buy any more perfume. I just have gotten so many over the years, and it just, I don't know, I go through spurts of going through it tons at a time and not. So I have those out so I can just slowly be using those. And then as for like my fuzzy socks, I probably need to find like a better place to organize those, and maybe if we got a different dresser, I could like figure out a different place for those. We will see how that ends up going, but for now it looks so much better and it's more functional. I can see everything that I have and where it goes, and I'm going ahead and cleaning behind the store, and this was so dusty. I don't even think I showed like the actual dust, but the lamp was gross. All of it just needed a really good clean, and I'm also cleaning the door while I'm at it.
I wish that I had guts enough to flirt a little, but I'm too scared I'll fail. I wish that I could listen to the voice inside me, a voice that always says, give it a go, don't waste your time, cause you're running out. Give it a go and ask around, only takes one try, yeah. Even if she tells you no, then at least you know. So give it a go, give it a go.
As you can see, we still have quite a bit of snow. It was actually on and off blizzard this day as I was cleaning. It's pretty crazy how much snow we have, and so I didn't want to clean the windows, like really deep clean them today because it was cold, and I'm gonna do that all in like another project deep cleaning video. This part is so embarrassing. I can't believe I'm actually showing this. My husband was just going in and out trying to get like his different clothes that I needed, and they all ended up on the floor, and then underneath our bed is a complete disaster. There's no organization, and I didn't get to cleaning underneath the bed in today's video. That's a project for a whole another day when I have more time, and today I was just trying to get our room under control. But something that I do want to do is get containers for the hole underneath the bed, and then I can organize it based on if it's a bag, if it's something else. A lot of it is more or less bags, and so I probably won't even fill up half the containers, but my goal is to have all the containers in there so that way it's not collecting dust, it's staying clean. I can put all of like my nail stuff in one thing, my perfumes in one, just so it's a little bit more organized, because this is terrible. If you need anything, you have to take out so many things, and it would just be so much better just to take out like a few things. Here I'm just showing you how much dust had gotten piled up. Like seriously, this room has taken the back burner of things. I feel like it gets to a certain point when it gets overwhelming that I don't even want to tackle it, and that's why I saved it for last. But it feels so good now that it is all tidied up. I definitely am going to be working on this soon, and I really want to get matching end tables for me and my husband, and I think having bigger end tables will also help manage the storage situation. And I think any person who is lacking storage, just trying to get creative with it is the best thing you can do. And we've slowly been adding more storage things, and it really has helped a lot in the functionality of our space, but there's always room for improvement. Okay, so I just vacuumed the mattress, getting all that dust and everything off just from cleaning all the walls and all that stuff. And then I'm going ahead and just sweeping all of the floors so that way they can be ready to get a really good mop, because like you guys know, I really like to give the floors a really good mop. And that way when I go to tackle my other projects like underneath the bed, it's less overwhelming, and I'm going in with a fairly clean slate so I'm not overwhelmed. And I really want to add a new comforter to our bed, add new pillows. I want to add the pictures that were in our living room, dining room area up above our bed, because we did get a hutch in there, and I'm so excited to share with you in the next couple of videos what it looks like, my plans for it, and all of that. I'm super excited about it.
I need you even more than I did before. You had the last word when you walked out the door. You drive me crazy, I want you to stay here. Now I'm here alone, I hate this party and I don't know anyone. We get drunk and we fight, but I forgive you, although you drive me crazy, I want you to stay here. You'll be the death of me still, your medicine.
It feels so good to have my whole house entirely spring cleaned and ready for the warm weather whenever Idaho decides to give it to us. But I know that doing this room by room once a week has really helped me not feel overwhelmed with all of the cleaning that I needed to do, and just setting reasonable to-dos for myself, like leaving some projects that are just for another day helps me feel less overwhelmed. And I know I can tackle that in a different day, and it's okay, but at least my house is deep cleaned and ready to go for spring, so it's not so overwhelming. So I challenge you to just tackle one thing a day, whether that's just a small thing or one room a week, whatever it is for you. I hope you can get your spring cleaning done or a project done or whatever it is, and I hope this video gave you lots of cleaning motivation to be able to do that. And the last thing that I'm going to do today is just make the bed, and I was waiting for the comforter to finish drying, so I went ahead and made it just with the sheets. And that's going to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any more of my videos. I'm going to be having lots of organization video projects coming, deep cleaning, lots of decorating coming soon. I have a couple new furniture pieces that I cannot wait to show you, so you'll want to make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss those. Thank you guys all again so much for being here, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye, you guys.
I needed you.